Supreme Awakenings. I'm going to be showing you how to change the geometrical structure within you and how to change the reality around you, illustrating sigils on a piece of wood and using graphite. Grab yourself some wood, get yourself some pencils. It really doesn't matter what pencil you use. You can have crystals around you, or you can have incense burning. Personally, I like to have blue celestite. This helps me focus. This gives me clarity on my intentions. And I like to have fluorite to strengthen my focus. It used to be bigger than this, but I was using it as a wand and it broke. Then you can get yourself some honeycomb calcite. I think that's what it's called. But it helps with expanding your intelligence and focusing your mind. You can have this in your aura field. And of course, some quartz, some blue aura quartz, some violet quartz, smoky quartz, phantom quartz. And this will help increase, amplify the energy on the sigils. And remember, you can grab yourself a plank of wood and you can carve it, you can engrave it with a engraver. You can get yourself an engraver and you can carve it out. But remember, wood is paper and wood is conductive of electricity, and so is graphite. And this will help complete a circuit, especially when you surround the sigil with a circle. This circle protects the sigil. And I'm not going to get into this. This is when I started using sigils, but I have advanced to my own way of doing sigils. I now use sigils that come from my soul. And when you're starting out, of course, you can use this guide that helped me get onto writing sigils. When you're doing it this way, for instance, you have the intentional words of conjuring up spiritual energy. So you will start with the letter S. And this will be your starting point right here. And then it'll be P next, so it'll be 7. So you would go from here, this is your starting point, and you can go to 7. And then you go to I. So when you at 7 again, you enlarge the dot and you go from there. So you'd go to R. R is 9. So you can go straight across and you will have a line right there. And then you don't make the second, you don't go to I again. You cross out I because that's already been used. You don't use the same letter again. But if it is in the same column, you draw an enlarged dot. So you're at R and then you're at 9. So the next letter would be T. So it'll be 2. So you go to 2. And then you just draw it from there until you get to the end. And when you get to the end, that's when you make your final dot. And then the starter point, it'll be a dot as well. But that is if you're doing it this way. To be honest, it's better to write the sigil straight from your soul as of to like this. That's a example. Let's do spiritual wisdom. So I have the intention of spiritual wisdom within my spirit, which is my brain, and then I have it in my body, which is my heart, my belief. Then I have it in my soul, my knowing. And these numbers and letters, like for instance, this means chi. This is energy. And this 2 is angelic energy. This 5 is balance. These numbers are sigils. The letters are sigils. They're sigils of energy. So as the astrological signs, I think that's how you say it. So you do Aries. This is a symbol of protection, warrior energy. And you can do Gemini. This is dual energy. And you don't have to draw it to be perfect. It's your thought that matters. It's your thought that carries the whole thing out. You can sit here and draw whatever, and it won't do much because you didn't put any intention in it. Your thought travels, I forgot the miles per hour it travels. It's somewhere near like 700 million miles per hour your thoughts travel. So your thoughts are very powerful. Your thoughts create reality. So this sigil is done, and what you will do is you would draw a circle. Oops. The circle doesn't have to be perfect, but let's try to get that more better. And the bolder and larger the circle is, the more protection it has over the sigil. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just have it to where it is a circle. Almost, but it's good. And let me erase this. This is kind of interfering. Okay, so you have this circle made. Now you can enchant it. You can either enchant it using words, or you can enchant it using sigils. I know that sounds confusing. Like, okay, let's start with this. Let's use words. Like, okay. I shall now have supreme wisdom. That will be a sentence. We wrote from down to up, right to left. You can also go to the other side as well. I now have access to supreme knowledge and wisdom. And when it comes to drawing dots, like I just did right there, the dots represent, correlate to the numbers as well. Like one dot would mean one, it'd mean you, like Neo, or uni. And then when it comes to 2, that's angelic energy. If you did 3 dots, that's Trinity. All right, I gotta get my other notebook. Okay, here's some. I had like 20 more of these, but here's some sigils. Like, for instance, symbol of melanin, the swastika with some dots. This is a symbol of melanin, but really it's it should be 6. But that's why there's an enlarged dot right there. It's supposed to be bigger than the rest, but that's why there's an enlarged dot, because there's supposed to be 6 dots. But cosmic shift. This is the symbol of the universe, the Trinity. I had way more than this. I guess it got thrown in the trash because I don't use it anymore. But let's do it like this. They're better from the soul anyway. This means magnetism. I didn't really draw that right. However, this means magnetism. I'm not the most perfect drawer, but it gets it done. This means infinite energy, while this just means energy. Alright, I just found it. These are the symbols that I used to use. You have the Om symbol, protection symbol. There's many protection symbols. Kundalini energy, the earth, planet Kai. You have the energy symbol, all-seeing eye. Then you have the Phi. There's another sigil like this as well. This is good for like coordinating attacks. Like if you want a meteor strike, you would draw this symbol. There's another one like that as well. I gotta find it. You have the Gemini, you have the Sea Goat, Capricorn, Baphomet. And these are just all star systems, like the Delta star system, the Sigma star system, the Beta, the Alpha. Here is some more. You can increase the magnetic force of the core of the planet. It's like this is a real mathematical equation. This is real advanced math. Unlike the math that they condition us to know. Okay, you have the symbol of the cosmos. I know I told you the other symbol was the symbol of the cosmos. I was confused about that one. But this is these are much older symbols that I had. Symbol of the sun, symbol of the universe, symbol of the cosmos. The cosmos and the universe are completely different. The cosmos is way bigger than the universe. This is a symbol of power. This is the swastika, but it's like static. Triangle, body, spirit, and soul. You have the symbol of carbon. We didn't draw like this. We draw it like this because this is a circuit. This is how energy flows. This is how the planets flow. I don't think I had, there we go, rho. This is a rho. Like I said, this is the symbol that's similar to the psi or the phi symbol. volume, charge, density. It's the amount of energy stored in a system or rain. But there is another symbol just like it that I'm thinking of. I will have to find that one. This is the Libra, balance of energy. Like I said, these astrological signs represent energy. They don't represent personality or anything. It's more so energy, balance. Okay, so I have some sigils from the paper as to the energy symbol. When you use the energy symbols, this only amplifies the sigil. Then I use some sigils from my soul. Not this one. This one is the body, spirit, and soul sigil, Trinity. Here's the Kundalini energy. This is the Om sigil. This is the magnetism sigil, as to the one up here. And if you want to use the balance, that would be the Libra sigil. You just draw a line. Here's some more sigils from my soul. Now this is a spiritual wisdom sigil. So these were my thoughts placed around the sigil to enhance it. And you activate it by placing your right hand. Your right hand is the feminine energy. It's the negative energy. This is why you see superheroes using their right hand to exert power, and they use their left hand to absorb power. So you take your hand and you go around the sigil. You can also activate it using this cellular device that runs off of your energy. They name it a cellular device for a reason, because when you upload things to the inner network, which they call it the internet, the inner network, which is directly connected to the cosmos. So you can activate it that way, or you can activate it the way I just showed you, or you can do both. Now, to make the sigil manifest itself is you can either burn it, or you can keep it around you in your aura field while you sleep, or you can put it in a glass bottle and you can put it in an ocean. You can put it in a body of water, and that energy within that lake, river, or ocean will carry that manifestation out. And when you're drawing this whole sigil, your thoughts, your belief has to be in it. Your brain, your thoughts, your heart, your belief, and your soul, your knowing, your power has to be within the sigil. If you do not believe in yourself, it won't work at all. Or if you don't believe in yourself a slight bit, the sigil, it'll take a while to manifest itself. The timing that it manifests itself all depends on how much effort you put into it. And that goes with anything. Your effort justifies and dictates the outcome of everything you do. So you're going to put all of your effort, your thoughts, your knowing, and your belief You want to have your chakras activated and balanced and vibrating at the same time. You want to have your brain power activated. And this is how you want to be activated throughout the whole entire day. You want to be charged. You want to have your brain power reaching max capacity. You want to have your chakras balanced, especially rooted in nature. You want to have your earth chakra always activated, and your cosmic chakra always activated as well. And that goes with saying, with the head wraps. The Africans, they tried to put us onto the African culture of wrapping our heads with, I think they call them girths, or just head wrapping, or they condition us to wear hats, scarves, do-rags to cover up our crown chakra. Once that water is disconnected, then your thoughts can't reach the cosmos, and you can't really manifest the things that you want, if that makes sense. But anyways, your beliefs wants to be within this sigil. I don't know if you've been following me on Instagram, but there was one time that my tire ran dead flat on me, and I needed money, but I didn't have any. So I created a sigil. I posted it on my story, and the next day to the junkyard, I found $50 on the ground. I just found it clean on the ground. After a homeless guy, he was trying to help me, but he couldn't find his money. It wasn't the homeless guy money. He had lost about $10 or $5. And it's funny how he lost $10 and $5, and I found $50. You see how that works? So the sigils are very useful. They're very important to awakening gateways within yourself and to changing the reality all around you. These sigils can go a very long way. You can help people with them. You can destroy people with them. Use the sigils. Now I'm going to be showing you another technique to create the reality that you desire and to evolve the geometrical structures within yourself. On February 12th, all of my master programs and dormant energies will be activated and fully charged, causing my brain power to reach 100% efficiency, so that I will be fully prepared to destroy my foes in the most proficient manner. This is how you create your reality, and this is how you awaken dormant gateways and geometrical structures within your soul, your body, and your spirit. Personally, I think this is more efficient than writing sigils, because you're actually speaking these things into existence with your heart chakra, your spirit, your mind, and your soul, your knowing and your power. You're speaking this all at once. So to be honest, I feel like this technique is more efficient for me because I am a writer. I'm more of a writer than a talker. So whatever works for you, whether it be sigils or writing on paper, or it may be, or you can do a water manifestations where you speak into one glass of water and then you take another glass of water. You have two glasses and you fill one glass with water and you speak into that water. For instance, you will say, I don't have the power of fire, into that glass of water. And then you speak into the other glass. You pour the water into the other glass And then you speak into that glass of water, that new glass. You say, I now have the power of fire. And then you meditate with that glass near your heart chakra for about 6 or 9 or 13 minutes. And you drink the water. And that's another manifestation as well. And all of three of these work tremendously. But in my best interest, I'd rather go with writing my story. I hope this helped you.